Bonfire meditation. Close your eyes, find a comfortable position, be aware of your breathing and relax. To get into a deeper relaxed state, let's mentally count from 7 to 1. Imagine you're sitting in front of a beautiful, huge bonfire. It's late night. You're sitting on the ground, looking at the bonfire, paying attention to the flames dance and at the variety of its light colors. Look deep inside the fire, and you see the amber tones, yellow, orange, with slight traces of blue and green deeper within. See how the light intensifies and how the flames dance in front of your eyes against a dark night background. Observe how the flames go forward into the darkness while it retracts. Watch the dance between light and darkness, between fire and night. Feel the warmth of the flames and the chills running your skin, while it soothingly warms you up. Hear the sounds of the fire, its crackling, snapping, with each flying spark disappearing in the silence of night. Feel the smell of the fire, of the burning wood. It's so beautiful, and it's fabulous to be here. Now, you'll throw all your limitations in it. Search in your pockets, on folded seams, behind your ears, and in all tiny spaces they can be hidden in the form of small crumpled paper that were kept or forgotten. All the reasons you can't give up your ego, all past residues, all failed attempts, all that's useless. In the dark night and silence, throw it all in a fire. See it becoming brighter, growing, and snapping while it consumes your limitations and your excuses. Looking through the flames, observe on the other side of it the silhouette of an ancient wise person. A dear elder one that loves you so much and was waiting for you. And they've always been there, on the portals of your development. Every time you plan to go through a portal, the sacred wise person is there waiting for you. Observe the light of fire dancing over their wrinkled face. Observe their eyes with age marks, but you also see the light reflection in the humidity of their eyes. This person sitting there loves you and wants you to be happy. If you don't have any other, they can be the reason for you to restart, because they've always known and loved you. And their presence on the other side of the bonfire, in silence, sharing this experience with you, you know you'll make it. Then you look at them, mentally telling them your intention, what you'll do with your negative ego, and you tell the truth in all honesty. If you're willing to give up your ego, tell them. If you'll keep it, or if you want to release it just to try and fail, to be able to self-criticize and reaffirm your failures, tell them the truth. And tell the truth to yourself as well. Then realize your ego was initially conceived to help you and work as an employee. Understand that by refusing to think, to be a responsible adult, and seeking the black and white simplicity in a very gray and foggy reality, believing it was somebody else's fault of what was done to you, and thinking you didn't deserve, not willing to love or forgive, in your loneliness, you've created a negative ego. You have created it. Nobody's done it for you. You did. And it didn't serve you well, allowing you to avoid the truth in your reality. It allowed you to blame and punish. It gave you a place to store your limited secret fantasies. It gave you an excuse to not change, to not grow, to not stretch and go with your self-pity and self-importance. It stuck to your past through movements you couldn't even remember. Now, it needs to go. It needs to leave because you're choosing. You're choosing to go back home. Now this ill ego, this negative ego needs to leave. Ask for help. Ask for help from the wise person next to you. Ask for your own help to what you're becoming. And there, right above the fire, comes a tiny light. Maybe a firefly, maybe a fire spark. Observe this light slowly growing and give yourself permission to be there. Embraced by the light in this dark night. See the elders clearly as if it was day. See it all under the light. Yourself, the feud where you're at, all brightly illuminated. Feel the energy of the light that's your higher self, your light being. Allow them to help and love you because they love you, but they'll never force this love to you. They respect you too much for that. Your light being is always waiting until you're ready. But when you call, they will be there. They will help you to let go of your negative ego and awaken the healthy one so you can be happy and love yourself. And from this love, to be the light. The spark to show others they can also reach and open themselves to love, which is God. God is all there is. To show they can also ask for help and keep going. Let the light elevate you. Let the light bring you out of the negativity, out of the limitations, each time higher in the future really are. Glimpse to what's beyond this sick ego, to an ego in a reality full of love. And take this image with you. Take the light with you, gently bringing it into your heart. Still there, in front of the fire, bring the light inside, knowing you'll make it. It is done, and so it is. In a moment, when you open your eyes and you will be back to your body feeling extremely well, full of light and love. Counting to 5, you'll gently open your eyes on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.